Hey guys, so I just want to say really quick that today's podcast is a normal podcast. It is quite short because there's only me and Aiden, but apart from that, at the end of the podcast, I had a couple words I wanted to say, so I'd appreciate if you listen to the full podcast. Yeah, thank you for listening. Bye. Intro the podcast. Yeah. Alright. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kiki the Only's Not So Lonely, episode 6. Today I'm joined by sleep.exe.
Hey guys, I'm still really tired.
Yep, and our old Irish pal is busy today, so it's just me and Aiden, and we have to carry this episode.
Yeah. Cheers.
Biggest fricas. Thank you, Will, for not turning up.
God, why'd you have to move house?
Yeah, fucking...
Oh wait, no, I'll be doing that in a few weeks.
Yeah, so let's leak his address so all the fans can go meet him.
Yeah.
Meet and greet outside Will's house, okay, everybody? So... that he's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like... Biggest fricas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Aiden, what did we get yesterday?
We got
You
some
yeah.
really cool items that you guys are gonna love.
Specifically...
They start with a H and end with an hoodie.
Is it... Habuddy?
It's the hoodies.
No! The hoodies?
Yeah, the hoodies.
Yeah. So we got our merch yesterday. Aiden's got his, Will's got his, and I've got mine. Will was busy at work yesterday, so Aiden drove down and gave him a hoodie because me and Aiden met up yesterday, and he gave me mine, and Will was the only one without his. So he was kind of crying.
So basically, I met him, I surprised him outside work, and I'm not going to say where he works, but the manager there saw that this car had pulled up, and there was just some random kid looking into the store, that kid being me. And so he turns to Will as Will's leaving work. He goes, Will, there's some weird car with some guys staring at the store. I think they're going to rob the store or something. And then he just comes out, he's like, nah, it's chill, it's just Aiden.
Oh, God.
With a hoodie.
Even better, big hoodie.
Yeah.
Just absolutely ransack them.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, we got our designs. These are just test things. So we think... I don't know when about... I keep saying to everybody different dates and saying, don't expect it to be on this date. Just saying, it might be 3 or 4 or 5 weeks away before we are fully set up.
From our not so very confident discussions, I think we were on about opening pre-orders for September, and then actually releasing them October time.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because that gives the printers time to actually get them done.
Yeah,
so we're gonna work on getting the pre-orders opened soon, so you guys can pre-order them.
I mean, we need to do the website. I mean, I know we've done the website 5 times now, but I feel like we should just restart. To be honest, I was thinking maybe
I think it does need to be doing. Yeah. As long as we can just get a website for it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the first couple website designs that we had were actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it's just that we've got to actually use it.
Yeah.
Because we made so many designs and then weren't able to use them because of not being ready.
Expired. Yeah.
So.
And we're not going to pay all that money for the website to be up when we're not ready.
We're not using it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of inquiries about sizes and when we're coming out. So, for sizes, we can actually gauge that. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, so the sizes, it's like normal hoodie sizes. So they're gonna be from small to medium to large, and then basically it's whatever size within that range. We're not doing age groups or anything. It is just gonna be small, medium, large, that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
if you don't know what size hoodie you are in that, do a bit of googling, find out what size your age group is. Because
yeah.
if you do it
I
by
mean, it
age
shouldn't be
group,
that
it's
hard.
harder.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if
uh,
you're a small kid, get a small hoodie.
yeah.
Like a medium will be pretty big on you if you're a small kid, but
I mean, it's
it depends.
it's. I mean, I've had one person ask me if we do 12 to 13 size hoodies the other day. I was like, um, I can't really gauge that because like you'd have to
You're not
find out
12
what
to
you are.
13.
And then he turned around and said, um, I'd like a medium actually. And I was like, well, that's very different. Because he checked his
Yeah.
hoodie. See, just check your hoodies. Like if
Yeah,
you
if you've
think
already
you're,
got hoodies, most of them are done in small, medium, large kind of things.
yeah.
So just give them a check and then go from there.
And to be honest, a big hoodie is actually quite nice if it's just like a little bit
Yeah,
oversized.
especially for the winter. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice to just be sat there in a nice big hoodie, not having a
Mm.
care in the world.
Yep. So we have our free designs. I think everyone's seen them already. But like having them in real life is it's just
Yeah,
insane.
they're
Like
they're a lot better than what we expected in the pictures.
definitely. It's like surreal as well. Like the fact that like my
We've
face
actually
is
got
on a
them now,
hoodie and
and the
like
fact that
we
your
have
face is on a
yeah.
hoodie. Yeah,
I love all my American fans. They're the best. They're probably the most supportive because like I have so many people like asking me like I'm really a really big fan of you, but like I'm kind of worried that you're not going to be able to ship to America. I mean, I don't see why that should be an issue. We should be able to
well,
ship to
we can
America.
ship to America. It depends where in America you are as to how much the postage is going to be. Because if you're in America, we're going to
Yeah.
have to do it by where you are, because not everywhere in America is the same price to import and
Yeah.
post there. So it really depends on where you are.
I mean, if you pay for your own postage, then I don't see the issue at all. Like, that's completely fine. We can
I
sort that
mean,
out.
an option that I've had in my head is on a website, when you pre-order it, there'll be a section of where you're from. So if you're in the UK, you just select UK and it'll be normal UK postage prices. But
Yeah.
if you're in America, then there'll be sort of a option category of where you are in America. So you just write down where you are, and then we'll work it out, and we'll have to contact you with the
Yeah.
price for your postage.
I think we can do sign up email. So if you just if you enter your email, we'll just contact you and ask
Yeah,
you what the details are for your situation. But apart from that, I I'm really happy about this. It's gonna be good.
it is.
Yeah. All right. So now after our fucking huge advert, it's time to get
Yeah,
into our
just a small
first
one.
couple topics. All right. Twitch. You stream on Twitch, don't you, Aiden?
Yeah, I do stream on Twitch. Not very often because I don't have much free time, but I do stream on Twitch.
Yeah. So have you seen the recent
I
developments
have,
in
with
Twitch?
Ninja leaving and now Twitch using his channel as an advert banner, basically.
Yep. So there's been a massive outcry throughout all the Twitch and everyone. I mean, the other day it was trending Twitch's over party for many reasons. So the first reason would be Ninja. Ninja's a popular streamer on Twitch, and he left
Or
and he went
was.
to a different. He went to a different place. It's called Mixer. I think Will streamed on
Will
there the
definitely
other
streams
night.
on there.
Yeah. So he's now moved platform. So now they're using his actual Twitch channel to promote other streamers, so other Fortnite streamers. And the other day there was an issue where somebody thought it was a good idea to stream explicit content on Twitch for
Yeah.
5 hours, and it was the most watched Fortnite stream.
Yeah.
I think if you can do your own googling, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but Ninja was not happy about this as it was on his recommended page, and I mean, right now the current state of his Twitch profile, I've just checked, and they've reinstated it, so where it's just old clips of him, I'm pretty sure. Unless they've changed it back, then I'm not sure, because I remember I've just seen, because there's been a lot of complications between Ninja and Twitch, and a lot of back and forths. I mean, he said the other day that he was completely fine with a couple of the things that Twitch would do, and he was like, he kind of saw it as a backstab in a way, but at the same time it was like, okay, I've changed partners, so I don't have to deal with this anymore. But then when they started streaming explicit content, he felt actually reliable for that, but, well, not reliable. He felt like his fans, because his fans will watch, like, could have seen that and started watching. I mean, like, it's already bad enough, the fact that kids watch that kind of stuff at such a young age, but then to just be directly promoted, like, towards it is, like, terrible, to be honest. And there were going to be talks of Ninja's lawyers getting involved with Twitch.
Yeah, I think they were already getting involved, getting Twitch to sort that out, and I think that's why they've reinstated his channel for old clips and stuff, because people were just using it.
Yeah, I don't think the Ninja's going to go any further with it anymore. I think he's kind of just left it, because, I mean...
Well, he left Twitch, so as far as I can see it, he doesn't really want anything to do with Twitch at the minute. He's moved on to Mixer because he got paid for it, so what? And now Twitch are just using him in a sense.
Yeah, it's shit, because, like, he spent 8 years grinding to get up to the point where he was, where he's got, isn't it, 14 million followers on Twitch
something
now?
Like that.
It's an insane amount.
Something insane.
8
and to just have
years.
all of that used against you after you've left
and especially
them, it's just...
Especially since, like, there's been other creators where they've moved platforms, but their channels were still in offline mode, so where it says their previous streams, couple highlights and clips, etc. But it's not completely shut off. His channel was completely shut down. There was nothing on it apart from recommendations, which is shit. So, I mean, if you look at it in the sense where he was paid to move, then I guess I can see the logistics of why Twitch would, like, get rid of his channel, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, the fact that the way that they went about it was just dirty. And
it's like if I offered you a chocolate bar, but then unwrapped it and only gave you the wrapper.
But, like, Aiden...
You wouldn't be very happy, would you?
No, because I'm fucking hungry.
Exactly.
Can I have that?
No, you can't have the chocolate bar. It was metaphorical. I'm sorry.
I love you, Aiden.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Alright.
Anyway.
Alright. Anyway. I don't know what this recent trend clearly is. It's not... I don't want to call it a trend, but at the same time, that's what it seems to be like. Fucking creators abusing their pets.
Yeah.
So, recently this week, we've had, what's her name? Brooke House. I want to fucking out her. I don't care. I really
all I've
just wanna
seen is the video of it.
Basically.
And it's just... I can't... I just don't have any words.
So, there's this woman called Brooke House. She's a creator, and recently, I mean, her channel was kind of dying. Let's just say, but like, it wasn't great until she got this Doberman, and she started doing videos with this Doberman, and she'd like splice together clips, and it would be just a funny little video with her dog, and you
Yeah.
think, oh, that's lovely, that's lovely. Like her
Yeah.
dog's like
It
part of the
was
channel.
nice. Yeah.
And then recently, she uploaded a video where she pranked her dog, and I mean, number one, I don't see why you'd prank your dog. It's kind of cruel, to be honest, because what
Again,
she did
it's
was,
like if I gave you a chocolate bar and only gave you the wrapper.
yes, indeed.
I'm going to use
So
the metaphor a lot at the minute. I don't know why. I'm just down.
so what she did is she wrapped cling film around a door frame so that a dog would run into it, right? So she was calling her dog, and the dog would run, and it jumped over the cling film every single time, which I gotta say, fucking well done to that dog.
Yeah,
Absolute
that dog's pretty smart.
fucking well done. It is pretty smart, but that's
Because if
not
you do
the
that to any
issue.
other human, now they hit it. But this dog's something special.
Yes, and that's not the issue that people were having with it. So I think it was about an hour before she uploaded the actual thing and got rid of the video. She uploaded the raw footage of the video, and it shows her attacking her dog, basically. So the dog runs up to her and like jumps up onto her like chest, obviously. So because it's a Doberman, it's a huge dog, and they do that thing every now and then. Yeah, they do that thing every now and then where they'll jump up and they'll put their paws on your chest, which is it's all right. So what she does, she smacks it on the head and then she hits it when it's on the floor, and it's so disturbing. But that's not even it. So after that, it cuts to another clip where the dog runs over to her. She's sat on the floor, runs over to her and kind of just looks at her. And what she does, she grabs it and she pins it down to the floor and she spits on it. It's
Disgusting.
fucking
That's what that is.
disgusting. It is. It fucking angers me as well. It's so disgusting. And she uploaded that clip and it was removed not quick enough because many people clipped it. And she's been outed, and rightly so, because she's a fucking disgusting human. I can't believe she was. I can't believe that it even happened, and the LAPD doing an investigation into it, and the FBI. I think it's the FBI actually. No, the FBI are doing an investigation into it to see if there is any animal mistreatment. And if you look at the clip, there's one instance where the woman goes and she holds her finger up to the dog and it flinches, and you just think this isn't the first time that she's done
dog already
this.
knows that something's coming.
Yeah, like if you raise your hand up to a dog, the only like time that will flinch if it knows something's gonna happen. Like this dog clearly has had something happen to it before, which is fucking horrible. And her ex-boyfriend also released a statement saying where he had a little, I don't know the breed of the dog, but it's a little dog, one of the little handbag ones that you can just pick up. And
Yeah, it was like a chihuahua or something.
Yeah, what she'd do is she'd just pick it up and she'd just throw it, and just like she treated it like a cat. Well,
Disgusting.
even saying that, a cat wouldn't take that either.
No,
It's fucking
I mean,
horrible.
you can
But
do more things with cats.
Yeah.
Like you can sort of not harmfully drop them, but drop them and they'll land on their feet and
Yeah,
stuff.
like
but
the
still,
phrase, the cats land on their
yeah.
feet, etc.
But it's not. Yeah, it could be seen as abuse in a sense. It's not like hitting a dog or anything. Well, even
Yeah.
hitting a cat. It's just as bad.
Yeah, but the reason why I brought that up is just like the fact that it's it's already been noticed by other people, so it's not the first time that she's done it. So it's not.
Yeah.
I really hope that her dog gets taken off her. I mean, the time being, as of recording this, the FBI has left the dog in custody of her, so she
Yeah.
has custody of the dog. It hasn't been removed from the house because they have no full evidence. But I mean, when you say that, just look at the video. That's clear evidence. She fully spits on the dog. It's disgusting. And the other day, I was scrolling through Twitter, and Keemstar was at it again. He posted another creator, and what this one did is she had a really small dog. It wasn't a Chihuahua. I don't know what it is. It's really fluffy, etc.
Yeah, it was another breed of small dog.
And she was on Instagram Live, and everyone was saying, do it, etc. And I was like, oh, no clue what they're on about. And she's laughing and laughing, and then it shows, she goes, okay, I'll do it for the clout. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? And then I see it, and she fucking picks up her dog, and she puts it in a dryer. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like a fucking industrial dryer,
Yeah.
and it spins around, and she's fucking laughing, and then she opens the door, and the dog's still halfway spinning round the dryer.
Yeah, and stumbles out.
Oh my god, it's so horrible. I think, like, what the fuck is people's problem?
Yeah.
Like, what? Why are they doing this? I don't see what this gets you. Like, this woman was doing it for clout. How is that gonna get you clout? Everyone just fucking hates you. Like,
It's just
I don't.
stupid.
It is stupid. It's fucking horrible, and I'm so upset the fact that this is being allowed on people on, like, and the fact that this is making like people famous. The fact,
Yeah.
like, I know there's this thing where it's but there was someone who wrote a paper on it, and it's about how not all influence has to be good. So not all good influence that you get has to be good for you to get a following, essentially. So if
Yeah.
you've got bad publicity, publicity, that's the word. Not all publicity has to be good. In fact, sometimes bad publicity turns out to be the thing that starts your career. And that's entirely true in today's society. You just think, like, what the fuck? Like, you look at shit, like, there was, the guy called, Boonk. Do you know Boonk?
No.
No. So, Boonk was a creator quite a while ago. He's not that famous. He's kind of dropped off now. But he's got his own music label, etc. But the
Yeah.
way that he got started was, he made this catchphrase. It's Boonk gang, whole lot of gang shit. What he'd do is he'd just go and steal shit and video
Yeah.
it. And that got him a shit ton of clout. And then as soon as he kind of got loads of followers from that, etc. And then he did this interview on the podcast, the No Jumper podcast. Shout out. Was just so famous that we have to shout out other podcasts. But he went on the No Jumper, and he said that he was going to sort out his life. He's been off Xans and Percocet for, I think it was a week at that time, or something like that. But it was quite a while that he'd been off them. And I say good on him, because he was he said that he didn't want to be interpreted in that way anymore. He didn't want to have to be a stuntman for clout, etc. And I was like, maybe Boonk's going the right way about this type of shit. And then, like, he had this outburst again, and he uploaded a couple disturbing, not safe for work stuff on his Insta, and it got his account banned. And then he turned up to the No Jumper podcast extremely wasted, and it kind of just ruined everything for him because his Instagram was the only thing that actually where all his fame was, to be honest.
Yeah.
So he built up this following from doing that, and I mean, now he's sobered up. He's stopped doing drugs, and he's now signed with Universal Music Group. So now he's got his own music coming out, and I say good on him, honestly, because like because he grew up in an area where his mum never had anything in the fridge, etc. Like, so for him to eat, he'd have to go out and steal shit.
Yeah.
And that's how he used to live, because there's not a lot of other things that you can do to actually fucking survive. So he used to go out and steal, and he started recording this shit, and that's when he blows up. So in a sense, I feel bad for him, because you can see, like, he was just he had nothing to lose in a sense, because he started off with nothing, and then he gained this following. So I do feel bad for Boonk. I don't give a shit. I know people like to shit on him because he steals, etc. He's a bad person. I feel bad for Boonk. I hope he's doing alright. I haven't seen recent shit with him, but I mean, his music, he's got one song that's actually pretty decent, and apart from that, I haven't really listened to much. But it's like the culture today. You just do bad shit and then you get famous.
Yeah. It's because it's what it blows up so quickly. Like, if you film a video of you doing some good shit, it's just not gonna get like shared or anything.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something that you wouldn't do every day, kind of thing.
Yeah. Do you remember the Woe Vicky lady? The white
No.
lady who says she thinks she's black.
Oh yeah, I did read about that actually.
Yeah, so there's this lady in America, and she's like 19, and she's pregnant with some guy's baby, and she's gonna call it Daquan. I'm not even kidding, that's real. She had this viral video where she turned around and she said, I feel like I'm a white woman trapped in I feel like I'm a black woman trapped in a white woman's body, etc. And she's like, I went on Ancestry.com and I found out I was 30% black, or something like that.
30%.
Something like that.
Like,
she's
if
white
it's
as fuck.
30%, then you can't. If it was more than 50%, then yeah, you could kind of sort of roll
Aiden
with
justifying it.
But like, no, because if you like more than 50%, you know, that makes up more of you than being white.
like,
but still,
she'd
only
say
being
the N-word and etc. And like,
yeah,
people heavy fuck with her. I don't know why. Like, I personally just despise her. But it's shit like that. She just got really fucking famous, loads of clout. She's kind of dropped off again. So what happens is all these people, they go out, they do the bad shit, they fucking sound insane, go viral, pop off for about a year, and then they just completely drop off. They're nowhere to be seen. Like, I don't know, what was it? Like Minecraft YouTubers, especially. They're really fucking big ones. Like, they start off playing Minecraft, they play some other games, and then they just drop off out of nowhere, and you think, well,
yeah,
what happened to them? I mean, like, not a Minecraft YouTuber, but Leafy.
yeah,
Leafy is here. Dropped off. I think he dropped off at the perfect time, to be honest. If he went any later, he wouldn't have been able to do it so smoothly.
yeah.
Like, his following was so huge, and he's now investing in real estate, so he's made that money last, essentially. So I say good on him.
And now, like, buying real estate, that's a good move to go. as well.
Yeah, like I didn't expect that out of him because he was kind of a dumbass, but
Yeah.
he did something pretty smart. But it's that short-lived, absolute, crazy virality. That's not a word, is it? Virality.
Yeah. Wait. What? What would be the word for that?
Um,
Let's roll with virality.
yeah,
Just
virality
because
for a minute. uh,
it's gonna
it's
come to
all
us in a
that type
minute.
of shit. Yeah, it will. Popularity?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Meh. Virality sounds stupid. That's why I kind of like it. But yeah, it's that type of shit that fucking gets people famous, and you think, fuck, it needs to stop. To be honest,
Yeah.
but I mean, people allow it. People allow it. So like,
Again, it's what's popular to everyone. Like,
mm,
if it wasn't, if it's not something stupid, it's not gonna go viral. If it doesn't go viral,
yeah.
it's not gonna be popular.
And then at the same time,
Literally as easy as that at the minute.
people love to shit on people.
Yeah.
They love to
Like,
say, they're like, oh my god, look at this. What, she put a fucking hamster in a dishwasher, and you
yeah.
think, well, okay, why the fuck did she
Like,
do
go
that?
back what, 7 years? If you
Mm,
put something stupid like that on, it wouldn't go viral.
yeah, people would be like,
It
what
would
the
have to
fuck
be
is wrong with
something.
you?
It'd have to be something decent. Like,
Yeah,
back then, a lot of Minecraft was really, really viral, but that's because it was popular at the time. But now you just got to do
nah,
stupid
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, or play Minecraft like we are
Yeah,
right
I'll play
now.
Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's shit, to be honest. I mean, um, also another old topic. So if we're gonna go talking about people like Boonk, we might as well talk about someone who was famous in the same year for something stupid. Marina Joyce. Now, Marina Joyce is a I'd say semi-popular British YouTuber. What happened was it 2015 or 2016? I can't remember off the top of my
I'm not
head.
sure.
I think it was one of them, and she basically started uploading these videos, and she just does normal videos, makeup tutorials, outfit showing. She gets sponsored by labels, and they'll show off the clothing, etc. And it's quite normal channel if you think about it. Like, loads of girls will
Yeah.
watch it because it's just, you know, so you can just chuck the iPad at them and they'll fucking watch anything like that. And she'd do these videos, and there were just little certain things that she'd do in the videos, and people be like, all right, that was kind of weird. I don't know why, but I'll just watch another one.
Yeah.
It'd just be subtle things where she'd look to the side of the camera, and she'd look terrified, or she'd have black eyes in videos, or she'd just look super spaced out, and you'd hear whispers in the video like, move to the side, or let's cut the camera now, or
Yeah.
stuff like that, and you go, okay, that was weird. And basically the internet went crazy over this, and they thought Marina Joyce was being held hostage, and we heard nothing for months upon months, and she just kept uploading these fucking freaky ass videos. And she came out I think it was a while ago, I'd say around, I'm not sure if it was this year, to be honest, but she came out and she said, yeah, so the situation was I was dealing with a lot of bad people at that moment, and etc. And the claim was, she didn't say this personally, but a couple family friends, etc., said that she was into quite heavy drug abuse, etc.
Hmm.
And if you look at it, it kind of explains the situation. But recently, she'd gone missing again in London, and the missing people's report tweeted out for people to look for Marina Joyce. So she went fucking viral as fuck again. And it's just this type of shit, like the fact that I'm not fully convinced, if you know what I mean, that
Yeah.
this was legit. I feel I don't want a conspiracy theory thing because her fans fucking went mental again, and all of her family were saying that she hasn't gone missing. She's with us, she's safe, etc. And then they just turn the theory on them and say, "Oh, her boyfriend's keeping her hostage," and I just think, well, okay, you're just being a bit far fetched there.
Yeah.
And so yeah, she'd have. There's all these theories, etc. And now she's been found again. And in my personal opinion, I think that she'd reached out to this. She'd either reached out to the place or she'd purposely gone missing, and someone had called in a. She'd got people to call in reports to say that she'd missing, just so
Yeah.
that she could get that popularity again, if you know what I mean. And it's exactly the same. People just keep rewarding this kind of behavior to creators, and you think, is it going to change? At the rate that it's going, I don't think it will change anytime soon. That's my personal opinion. If you don't like it, then why are you listening to this podcast? Because that's the majority of it is our personal opinions. And but you're allowed to have whatever opinion you want. And
It's 2019, isn't it?
yeah, it's all
You
about
can't say anything.
opinions. It's fine. But yeah, I feel like today's been a very good discussion.
It has.
How long are we on now? What do you think?
37 minutes.
37 minutes. I mean, since it is only the two of us, do you want to maybe cut it short? Because I have a little announcement. Well, not announcement. I have a little thing I want to say to people, just because of
We can do.
recent goings on after this week, etc.
Yeah, we can do.
All right. I've been your host, Kiki the Only, and thank you for listening to episode 6. I'm really sorry about last episode with basically the computer just completely didn't want to work. And it's all fixed now. Hopefully I should be getting my computer as quick as we can fix it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because we just had a lot of issues, especially
with
with
it.
yeah,
Just
just
general issues that I'm working
yeah.
on fixing them.
I mean,
So,
hopefully
yeah.
this episode we have no technical issues, which would be fucking brilliant. Like the first podcast in ages where we didn't have a technical issue.
Well, the only technical issue we've had this week is not having Will, but
Yeah, I mean, Will carries this podcast as well.
he
So,
does.
If it does feel slow today, we're kind of. I mean, I'm sorry, but he is busy, and he will be in next episode hopefully.
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe.
Yeah, I've been your host Kiki the Only. Thank you for listening. We've had Aiden on today.
Cheers, guys. I'll see you next week, probably.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Goodbye, guys.
See you in a bit.
Noodle. Hey guys, so really quick, I just wanted to talk about some important issues. So if you're here for just the podcast, I don't mind if you switch off right now. Okay. I wanted to talk about mental health, and I know it seems strange, but I've actually dealt with my own issues regarding mental health, and a lot of my close friends have been too. And I just wanted to address some things, and yeah, that's all. Yes, I am a nice person, and people feel like they can talk to me about anything, but at the same time, I have to deal with my own personal issues and make sure that my mental health is okay. This is not to say that I don't want to help you if you're in a bad place, because I know how that feels, but I just wanted to set the record straight. saying that I can't always help you if I'm going through the same situation myself, but I can also offer a solution. I've had people tell me that listening to the podcast or watching my Snapchat story really helps, and that makes me really happy. And I'm so thankful for all the people that keep watching and keep listening. It makes me want to do more and just make people smile and be happy, etc. But at the same time, I do also feel like I have a responsibility to say the right things and make sure that this type of shit isn't just ignored. I want, personally, I want a world where mental health is a normal thing to talk about, so people can comfortably open up and say that they have dealt with their own mental health and that they need help. Like, I got to see my one of my best friend had a play, and it was called the Semicolon Project, and it was a play where they talked about the importance of mental health and how it shouldn't be such a taboo subject, that people should be able to openly speak about it. And I feel very strongly about that, especially since I've dealt with my own issues and I know how difficult it is to open up about that type of shit. But I can't always help everyone, but I can provide the means to get help. Personally, when I dealt with my own issues, I had counselling once a week where I talk about my problems, and that usually worked for me. But that's not the case with everybody. There's cognitive behavior therapy, or CBT, which aims to improve your mental well-being by helping you understand how your thoughts can lead to unhelpful emotions and behaviors. This is really helpful. It's said to be the most helpful therapy that you can get according to studies, where it shows like the low moods and anxiety, etc. It just helps to deal with some of the issues and its coping mechanisms and etc. This is really, really good. So if you want to look into that, you can just Google it. But I will also be leaving a couple links in the podcast on YouTube. I can't leave it in the Spotify, etc., because there's no way to access that. So if you really want to access these services, then go to the YouTube podcast. They'll be in the description. There's also a service called Cahms, which is a service that I have used, and they work with people up to age 18. It's just young people. I think it's from 10 up, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. If you want to get that service, you have to be referred by a GP, or you can get referred by your college or school, etc. And that's probably the best way to go about it. I'd highly recommend that service. It's very helpful. They have meetings, etc., and workshops that you can go to. It's really good. If you need urgent help, please call the Samaritans. It's on 116123, or you can email joe@samaritans.org. That is for if you need urgent help. Okay, it's not a counselling service, so just, yeah. There will be a couple links for other stuff to help with anxiety, but other than that, I just want to say a big thank you to all the people supporting me and my mates with the podcast and the merch and etc. Because without you guys, we wouldn't be doing it. I'm just so thankful for everyone that's continued to support me through this entire journey, I guess. I don't want to sound cringy, but it's been about 8 weeks since we started the podcast, and we've kept it going strong. Just want to say, you're not alone. You never are alone. There is always help. I've been Kiki the Only, aka Kian, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.